Test, test.
Start it up. This is lit. Start it up. This is lit.
Yo, what's up, folks? Let me cut this down some more real quick. Hopefully that's a good level for you. If not, let me know. Just yell at me. I'll fix it. Also, that little crunchiness that's happening, I have no idea why that's happening. Reboots and stuff probably would help with that, but hopefully that only happens when I change stuff. You can't see me. Let's see if we can fix that. Bah, there we go. What's up? What's up, chat? What's up, Chris? Chris, how you doing? Good to see you. Trying something new. I'm streaming from a different machine. It's about as good as my new machine that I'm going to be setting up at some point for the new gig. There's no spoilers, I don't think, in the background of the new gig yet, so we'll see. There's a small spoiler, but I don't think you'd have to be like a Hawkeye to see it. Hey, Laura, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome. We're gonna be hanging out for a little bit. I'm just hoping that the connection holds up. This is more than anything, it's a test to see that I used to be on a desktop. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that you're getting over a cold. That's not good. Feel better, definitely. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure that quality stays up while we're, streaming from a laptop versus my desktop. My desktop had an M1 Max in it. I think this one has an M2. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, it's just got an M2, and this one back here is going to have an M1 Pro. So I figure if the M2 standard is good enough, the M1 Pro should be fine. And then I don't have to justify my way into a new computer. So, but with that being said, let's jump in and see what we can do here. Why are you not full screening this? Come on. Why are we not full screening this? Oh, I know why. That's why. Let's. Uh-oh. I apologize if any volume got louder. Trying to figure this out. There we go. I think so too. We're gonna try something here. Also, I'm just confused on why my audio got like super loud all of a sudden. And there's also some like level of comfort stuff too. I don't know if y'all saw the last, I did a stream with a good friend of mine, Jason Linksdorf. Great. There we go. I want that camera there. This, you can see me kind of at the angle. I like the angle shot. It's a nice one. And then if we want to change it up, we have this one on the front view. So I like it. All right, so we're going to do this. But yeah, I think I'll be good with this computer as well. First things first, I got a config file from friend. I think we can call him friend. Definitely friend. And Strawberry. I wonder if he has like an official phrase he likes, like Strawberry Guru, Strawberry planter, Strawberry Harvester. Let's go with that. Let's go with Strawberry Harvester. Oh, no, come on. New window. Come on. Move to new window. Can I move to new window? Is this not a feature? Okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna bring this over. There we go. Guessing people can see that. Yeah, you can see that moving. Cool. All right. So we're gonna move this here. We're gonna move this over here. Cool. But yeah, Patrick Arminio sent us a nice little config file. And yeah, we're gonna copy this in. This is for a program called NeoTest. It's a Vim plugin that is going to allow us to do our Vim things. By the way, let me know if size and stuff are a problem. Actually, I wonder if it would be better for people's eyes for me to move my pin to the top. Yeah, we're gonna pin this to the top so you're not staring at like the bottom of your screen. I feel like that's not healthy. Bad for your neck and stuff. So first and foremost, let's open up LazyVIM. We're in lazy mode and we're gonna need a few things actually. Let's try Lua. Oh yes, I know. Yep. No Lua. Okay, cool. That's fine. Is it because of wherever I am in this, which is fine. Let's go into one of my configs. E, there we go. I'm trying to remember how to Vim. So if anybody, Warp merged your pinkish themes into their standard themes this morning. Ooh. Okay. Remind me of that. Remind me of that. Shout out to Laura getting the pinkish themes merged. That's dope. That's dope. I like it. We're gonna do our config, LazyVIM, Lua, plugins, NeoTest, Lua. See, this is all we have in there. And Patrick is saying we need like all of that. Which, I don't know what's different there. Fixed cursor, nope. NeoTest Python, plenary. NeoTest plenary, And I know that I could have done that faster. That's awesome, Laura. Congratulations. Let's see. Let's see that. Let's check that out. Every time I like alt tab, it like freaks out. I was trying to see if I can change the track here. Don't know what's going on with that. Let's see. There we go. All right, so now if we go into, yeah, we know, close that. Where'd my chat window go? I can't see people. There we go. Now I can see people again. Great. All right. So since we're back in the terminal level, let's see. I actually just updated too, so it should be in here. Let's see. I'm using Capuchin. Is this it? That pink city? The pinkish themes? Is that the new one? Oh no, spoilers. Oh, there's a lot of these in here that I'm missing. This is the only one that I see here is the pink city. But maybe we gotta figure some stuff out. Okay. If we can figure it out, we'll check it out. But I'm not quite sure how to do that, so let's go into... Yo, they're going hard on this. I like it. I like it. But it's not quite the mood that I was thinking. Let's go a little bit more relaxing. Also, I don't know if you can hear the music or if it's too loud, too quiet, whatever it is, let me know. Because I see it, but it's not that loud. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. All right, so we've got that. Let's see if we can do... So one of the things I want to get practice of doing is using Fuzzy Finder for stuff. So if we do that, we can do $FCF, and that's going to allow me to just search all my files. Making my display resolution smaller / text bigger. Let's oh, wrong way. Oh no. The plus sign is up. There it is. The resolution smaller on a 5K display just starts to warp stuff. Hopefully I'm getting a 4K display, which will make resolution ratios a little bit cleaner. I'm hoping that'll help, but let's go with, let's do test plugins again, not REST plugins, test plugins. Yep, you work. It's loading. All right, so now the big test of this is we call NeoTest. And the problem that we were running into before is it was not finding any tests at all. And see, it'll say parsing tests, like this happens, but then like nothing shows up. So if we do neotest run, we can do run file. No test found. All right, so we're still running into the same problem. That being said, I'm not too concerned about this because I can still do all the other stuff. I can just go here and do python -m pytest. It's probably gonna fail because I don't think I'm in my virtual environment, which that's a whole thing I gotta remember. And then now I can't tell what happened, but my keyboard stopped responding because of course it did. I feel like something has gone wrong. Let's quit warp and re-enter, maybe? Nope, 100% keyboard problem. 1 second. Yep, keyboard problem. Problem exists between keyboard and computer, which might be the cable. I don't know. It probably won't be visible in LazyVIM. You don't have it ready for other folks' eyes yet. Okay, well, when you do, I'll be excited. There we go. I just want to see what we can do here. So yeah, if we do that and we do python -m pytest, I think it's gonna. Is my inner key is like causing it to. You did just hear a moonlander. How did you know it was a moonlander? Oh, you heard the beeps, the deedle-deet. Yep. The moonlander's about to get thrown out the window if like every time I hit enter, it locks warp up. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, so it's just something in LazyVIM causing this. That's not good. That makes me want to remove this because it was working before, but it was working before that. So let's go back to the old school. Yeah. All right. So I think neotest is just not gonna work. As sad as that is. I really like neotest. The idea of it, at least. I haven't gotten to actually use it. So you just got a Voyager. How do you like the Voyager? The Moonlander was a Christmas gift for myself, but I was tempted to go with the Voyager. Mostly because I'm lazy and I do want to get a second one just for downstairs because like right now I'm up in my office, but I don't want to have to lug this thing up and down the stairs. But I've thought about getting like a smaller one, like a like one of the kits. But yeah, I'd be really interested in hearing how that works. We have done nothing so far. All right, okay, we've done that. I'm pretty sure that's not the way that we do this. So what we need to do is we need to go into, we've deleted it. And now we need to go into lazy? Nope. Yep, it's gonna hate me for that. At least I can exit out now. So progress, right? Also VVI is just how I do NVIM. Don't know why. Let's do lazy. And then we need to clean. Okay. We're updating. Gonna update some stuff. And then we'll get to work because I actually, oh, Laura, I'm kind of glad you're hanging out too because we're actually doing some docs work. And not to say that you're not allowed to hang out when we're not doing docs work. It's just, I appreciate your docs expertise. Let's do RM. I really need to hotkey this config path because I get tired of typing config in Vim, Lua, plugins, and then something like. Okay, we're just gonna remove that. No such file or directory returned. Okay, well, that works, cool. You've been a little intimidated with the Moonlander. You got a plank. You love the I love the columnar layout. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I need to put these up on here so people can read it. We got people from Twitch hanging out too, so. I like the columnar layout. There's a couple of things like brackets that mess me up with the brackets being down at the bottom. But I mean, I know I can reprogram it, but it's just like in my head, I'm like, where do I put it? And there's a part of me that isn't really sure about that. I'm currently thinking it's gonna be in like a double tap area around like L and the colon and stuff, but we'll see, we'll see. All right, so we got this. Let's actually jump into, so I'm trying to establish a better workflow around this of like, as I'm thinking about stuff, how do I do it? And that's why I wanted to get on stream and do this because of two reasons. One, I hope that, hey Marshall, what's going on? What's going on? I hope that y'all will be able to give me advice on this as well. But I also want to figure out like, if I'm doing something inefficiently, I want y'all to be able to be like, hey, you're doing that mad inefficiently. Here's a better way of doing it. And I understand that like, oh, use VS Code. There's a reason, there's a blog post. I haven't written it yet. I started writing it. It's not done yet. Ultimately, I'm trying to like reset my brain to start thinking in a different context. And that's why going back to Vim is kind of a vibe. Also, LazyVIM just seems pretty cool and I want to keep trying it out. So, all right, all that said, what was I doing? We need to check Octo first. So we're gonna say Octo issue list. Can't find repo. Would help if I'm in a good repo, huh? So let's go into Render Engine. For those that don't know, Render Engine is a static site generator I've been playing around with, you know, for the last several years. We do that now. We go up here, we do the same thing. Octo issue list, we should get a list. This is still installed. We need to uninstall it at some point. All right. Cool, so we can see our issues inside of GitHub. Themes have documentation. Did I really not give it like any other text? I believe I just made, yeah, I made these last night. It's kind of our release checklist was 577, 583. So yeah, themes have documentation. And there is documentation on themes. It's just that they're kind of like old docs, if that makes sense. All right, so right now we're in main. We can actually click on this and it should, okay, cool. All right, so let's go into our theme documentation right there. Yeah, so as you can see, like the themes for this are super small, super small. And basically what we're trying to document on this is, how do I do a split window again? Like that, all right. And then we're gonna do, getting your layout optimized is a total thing. It 100% is, 100% is. So we need to basically get all of the docs around this. Also, I really want to uninstall SimSheet because SimSheet just keeps yelling at me. Maybe I should be taking notes on this. Let's spoilers again. It's fine. Ain't nothing in there for you. Go. All right, so we're just gonna make a task list here and new project. Work space optimization. Cool. All right, so a couple of things we got to do is uninstall SimShe, uninstall NeoTest. Cool. Just so that I can keep a list of those things and then go back and do them. Yo, I like that flange they added to them. I was gonna say that was kind of weird how they had that. Okay, so there are kind of a few pieces of this that we want to document. This is kind of for the user side, not necessarily like the developer side. So I guess the big pieces of this are going to be one, adding third-party themes, adding your templates theme, and then let's get rid of that. And then we're gonna do like adding the default theme, maybe. Also, yeah. Why did I triple those? That's wild. This is one thing I do wish I could get fixed. Like when you are doing, because it has like a markdown like highlighter on it, it messes up the actual tags. And I'm guessing that there's probably a way that you can modify this directly in the, like, there's like a keyboard shortcut for it. I don't know it. So maybe that's a thing we add here. Learn shortcut for changing markdown headers. Okay. And then we've got, all right, so adding your templates theme, if I remember correctly, that's gonna just be, make sure there's a space in between. I want to change this up, but that's like a whole stream in itself of just like how that works. Adding your templates theme is actually done in site. So we go over here, site.py, that's test site.py, that's not site.py. There we go. So for this, we have a couple of attributes that we need to highlight, and I'm pretty sure that is up at the top. Template path. Oh, so there is a template path. Oh, we hide that, or we don't hide that, but we make it kind of a interesting. I'm surprised I did that. I'm surprised I made these hidden variables. I wonder if that's something to do with this. Oh, yeah, that's why, because we have these properties in. So if you call output path, it's just gonna change the output path from the output manager, from the theme manager itself. What about template path? Do we not have one for template path? Yo, that's interesting. All right, so this is like a new issue that we need to create. If I'm creating a new issue, do we use Octo? I think we use Octo for that. So yeah, the plugin basically rethemes. So it rethemes this. So you see this like underscore in here. Like if I go over to it and I edit it, oh, well, I thought if I went and edited it, it would be a URL. So it just does things like it removes, like it shortens the URL stuff. it adds, you know, it changes 3 tabs or 3 hashes into this. It also gives me the ability, one of the things I really like about this is I can go in and if I remember the command for it, or I don't even have to, I can just go here, do, what was it, UI? Nope, not even gonna try it. We can do markdown preview. Oh, really? Markdown preview. There it goes. So yeah, if I do markdown preview, it actually opens up an editor side by side. And this live updates, which is really cool. I like that. I don't know if these two things are connected. I doubt they are. But I really like this. I like that I can just be writing in here. I can make changes to this. Let me do this, and then like it's live updating, which is kind of nice. So yeah, that's like a thing that's really cool with this. All right, so now, what was I? Issue, create issue for not having an attribute setter for the templates path. Because right now you can only set the templates path in that one spot. And actually, am I even doing anything with that? Is templates path even being, is that even modifiable? I don't think it is. Interesting. All right, so let's go back over here. Uh-oh, there we go. Nope. There we go. Nope, still not. There we go. So template path. Okay, so we do have it. It's just down at the bottom and not with the other property and setter. So no issue. All right, so how do we want to define this? So adding your template path, you can provide your own theme by adding a templates folder to your project path. That goes in here. So you can add your own theme by adding a templates project to your project, or templates folder to your project path. So now I guess the question here is, do we want to make it one of those things that is like, how do we want to promote this? How do we want to talk about this? Do we want to say add it to your templates folder and then like add a note that's like, you can customize this using this path or using this attribute? Or do we want to say by modifying the templates path? Because in my head, I'm thinking two things. One, for documentation, yes, I feel like you want to have as clear documentation as possible, but I think you ultimately want to give people the right answer. And the right answer is always going to be something different depending on what you're looking for. But I think you want like the most common answer first. And then like if you're nerdy, you can do this other thing. So maybe there's like adding your templates theme. I really didn't want to call it. I was like adding your theme by adding a templates folder to your project path. And then maybe there's like setting a custom I should probably call this templates. like that. And then we can say, yep. Yep. Oh, actually, you can't do it that way. At that point, you have to provide a custom site class. So from there, it would be class, yeah, my site, like that. I'm getting very confused sometimes with this. Oh, actually, no. I mean, you could technically do this and it would overwrite the property, which I feel like is like, you know, is what it is. You can do that. So we could say like, not template page, template path. Get out of here. Okay. So yeah, you could do something like that. I think that's not bad. Because again, ultimately we just want people to do the templates folder. Oh, that's what that's doing. This is saying that it's a code block. Okay, and then we got to do the like adding static files. Oh, why is there another code block in there? It's kind of weird. And this is where I just want to modify this theme because I think there are certain pieces of it that are not popping out enough on the background. So that's like a thing that we got to look at. Okay, so here we've got, so for render engine, we got this, and then we need, see. So you do something like that. By the way, how's everybody's Monday doing? I know, I just realized like it's a Monday. People are, you know, getting into their day, getting started and doing stuff. I'm over here just talking and typing away. So I hope that that's creating a calm environment for you. Wonder what plans folks have. Luckily, I'm on vacation this week. This is what I do in my vacation time. I write more code. It's not a problem. I don't have a problem. But yeah, I started my new gig on Friday. So this is me trying to get my brain kind of hard reset and ready for the next thing. I do plan on taking a few days to fully disconnect and relax, but I know myself, if I try to do that on Monday, by like Wednesday, I'm going to be like ripping and roaring and ready to do all this stuff all over again. So doing this now, getting all this out of my system now, means that I can take the second half of the week to relax, unwind, disconnect, and then go into the new gig ready and recharged. So that'll be fun. Also, just completely like later on, I'm gonna be doing stuff with my daughter and having fun and kind of thinking about that too. Okay, so your static path by default is static and can be changed, similar to the template path. Yep. Wrong. I don't like that. You have a meeting with your docs mentee this morning. Oh, nice. So, Laura, I don't know how into the Python space you are, but you actually might be the perfect person for this. There's a conversation about doing a documentation summit at PyCon US this year, and they're looking for someone to help with getting that off the ground. And I mean, obviously going to PyCon US is always one of those interesting things where it's like, it's a little expensive, but the financial grants window is still open, and it could be a good reason to justify getting a grant so that you can go and help kick off this thing and then also enjoy the conference. And grants can vary, based on your needs to cover travel, lodging, the conference, and or all the above. So yeah, if you're interested in that, ping me on Discord, and I'll get you in touch with the people that you need to talk to. Like I said, I know that documentation is one of those things that you have a passion for. So I feel like having someone with that passion be able to go in and help, share the joys of writing good documentation with the rest of the community would be cool. Also, these tracks are bangers and I love them. I love everything about it. Okay. It is the last week for grants. I think the window closes on Friday. So like if you're gonna do it, we gotta get the ball rolling on that. Also, then we'll get to hang out. I'm excited. Chris, are you going to PyCon US? Is everybody going to PyCon US? All right, so we got this. Oh, that's a tab. I forgot about tab spacing. I wonder if that's what that is. That's probably because we're in Markdown, not because of anything else. I think Python, it does auto set the tabs. That's wild. All right, so class my site, and you could say static path is equal. We'll just copy this. Oh, forgot to do. I'm stuck in a Vim brain lock. You plan on attending? Still need to check with the job to see if it's a learn thing or a solo thing. Yeah. Definitely get that. I actually need to check and see with my job if that's a learn thing or a solo thing. We'll see. I think it's gonna be a learn thing, but you never know. Oh, why did we not tab over? I'm very confused on why that didn't tab over. Money. Whoa, why is it not tabbing over? I don't like that. Okay. Something to add to Todoist on that. Yep, discard that. Oh, that's actually not correct anyway. Well, it was just looking out for me, I guess, because that's supposed to be there. Boom. Let's add some space in that. All right, cool. We should throw something in here that says like, yo, these files are recursive. I need like a triple backtick thing to like actually be there. Static files can be added at any level under the That's kind of another thing that I want to figure out is auto wrapping stuff in there. And see, this is like the thing that I think a lot of people get frustrated with Vim of like, oh, I've got to add all of these things. Not gonna lie, I had to add them in VS Code too. It's different. It might be an extension or like a thing, but in this, it's just a config. All right, so, okay, so that's telling them about that. All right, Marshall, it's good chatting with you, man. Have a good one. All right, so we've got that. I don't think we need to emphasize more on that for now. Adding third-party themes, we have the registered themes. Adding the default theme, I don't think is the right phrasing here. I think it's like, yeah, falling back to default theme. How do we close other windows? Or how do we clear a split, I guess? Is that what I'm trying to do? Okay, just Command Q like that, normal. Okay, so that's normal, that didn't change. Render Engine has a default theme collection that can be used as a fallback. These or use the theme is not found in registered themes. Or hey, Aaron, what's going on? How you doing? This is LazyVIM, and I'm writing docs for my static site generator. There we go. Default theme template pages. Trying to rally this Monday. Yeah, the Mondays are real. I think the only one is there is page.html. I think there's also archive. I think these are the only one. Actually, I don't even think that. I think page is the actual only one that is like a default. And then we want to do like an admonition here. So let's just do note. We're not doing that. I'm trying to get my brain back into like playing around with things like LazyVIM and other stuff like that. The default theme. Is extremely bare bones. Not bare nobs, bare bones. And is only there in case you don't have a theme registered. Hello, Dolores. My dog just like opened the door like, is it okay? The Charm CLI tools to play with? Yes. Okay, so actually that's a really good thing that you talked about right there. Let me finish this thought. Okay, cool. So I do think that this is like, yeah, oh, see, fence code block should have a language specified. Is there? Yeah, I was gonna say, that usually means that like Copilot did something goofy. So one of the tools that I was playing with recently was Glow. So we do Glow FCF. Nope. Whoa, it opened like Nano? Wait, can you edit in Glow? Hold up. What? Ain't no way. This is Warp. I am using Warp. Whoa, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I see. I hit a button and it was like, yo, you want me to? Yeah, so yeah, this is Glow. So what I'm thinking is Glow probably doesn't give you a built-in editor. It probably just bounces out to, I think it bounces to whatever the thing is. Anyone know how to figure out which LazyVIM distro you're using? You can't remember and your LazyVIM directory is being coy about it? The way I remember is if you just should be just, if you just type in Vim, it should give you like some type of splash screen that would give you some stuff. Since we're, yeah, we keep seeing this. Let me see if we can get this. Around config. Nope, none of that. Lua. My guess is it would be whatever the default is, unless you added something in there later. Yeah, get rid of that. Cool. And then we were talking about Shimzy. Yeah. We need to uninstall this because every time I load it, it's like, nah, man, we don't want this. So I'm like, let's just quit that. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking that, Aaron, I'm definitely thinking that Glow probably has like some, I'm very confused by, I did. Help didn't really do much. JK choose slash will help you find. That's kind of cool. Does it find anything? Local theme map. I mean, that's kind of clean. That's kind of clean. And then E just opens. So this is Pico. E just opens Pico, and that's why I'm guessing that there's probably some like glow.rc. Let's find out. Nope. Right here. What am I doing? Oh, nope, those are just brain. Turn back on. Turn back on, brain. Come on, I believe in you. There we go. The TUI, the CLI, stashing, word wrapping. The config file, glow.help. Here's a glow config. Let's see. Interesting. Check out the glamour style section for more styles. I like that idea. You can supply a custom JSON style sheet, which is really cool. Yeah, I need to see what configuration changes can be made, because if this is it, that's not a lot. And all I want to do is have it, I just want to change the default editor. See, this is, boom, right here. Aaron, potential comment of the day. You're reminding me I should get more familiar with the terminal again. Exactly. That's why we're doing this. I'm so used to just going into VS Code and being like, VS Code, don't mind if I do. And then everything is done for me and I don't have to think about it. That's good until it's not. Because then when I have to actually think about it, I'm like, crap, how do I do that again? And then of course, there's Copilot and other things like that I can, depend on a little bit heavier in those situations. But yeah, you use the terminal for logging. My thing is, I just want... Okay, so there's a YAML file. Default is this glow YAML file here. Of course I do that and it like opens up VS Code. Not that it can't. Okay, so that's just the same. That's the same thing. All right, Laura, don't forget to message me about that opportunity for PyCon US. Like I said, I know time is of the essence, so I want to make sure that we get that figured out. All right, so we're in here. What I want is perhaps I can just go in and like search the code for editor maybe. Trump bracelet X editor. Okay, it'll open it in your favorite editor. So boom, you can manually put a file name glow.yaml if you're not sure where it is. Okay, so if we set the editor like value, it'll be there. You can manually put a file name in glow.yaml. What are we talking about with this? You find yourself, which will open in your favorite editor. Alternate, you can manually put a file name in glow.yaml in the default config path of your platform if you're not sure where that is. I don't think that's it. Nope. Okay, so back to the search. Edit document in editor. Okay, so I guess this is just something we need to update in our ZSHRC. So yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. Boom, we do that. We close that. New window. We do glow. Now we do... Oh, because it's going to be looking... Oh, it's like indexing all the files. That's Stash. I wonder, what is Stash doing? I bet Stash is like... Stash command. Okay, so Stash shows up a few times in to your private collection, so you can read them anywhere. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. So basically, if you're working on a bunch of files, you can just stash them quickly. Like if I know I'm going to be working on, whoa, okay. Well, I mean, that did the thing. I forgot I got to do find first, and then we can do theme management markdown. Boom. Boom, like that. So we got that. We can open that. We can open it here directly, which is clean. I like that, which is funny because I actually like how it looks in this better than how it looks in that. Also, when you quit NeoVim, it goes back into the thing, which is kind of nice. So if I just wanted to read it, you have that, but I don't know. That's kind of a weird situation, but I can stash it like that. Now it's stashed, and then I quit and I run glow stashed files. How do I see my stash? Tab selection. That's like to page. Oh, and then tab just shows me my stash. And then news and stuff. Okay. That's kind of clean. I mean, I think if I was wanting to like actually like work in a bunch of markdown files, I think this would be really cool. I also think this is a good way to look at like doing notes and stuff in markdown, because then you can just have like a notes file and you just do markdown stuff, and then you want to favorite them, you just go to your stash and they're there. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I like it. I think these changes are fine. We've added those. All right, so the next thing that I want to try to figure out with this is the Git workflow behind all of this. So we're gonna go back into Render Engine. We can just do VH. Oh no! Why did I do this to myself? Text expander. Why did you let me do this to myself? Just get rid of that. Just completely. Just delete it. By the way, thank you. Boom. Congrats on the new role. Thank you so much. I'm excited. It's a big step for me in my career. And hoping for the best. I'm gonna learn a lot. Hopefully, I can teach a little. Learn a lot, teach a little. Maybe I'll teach a lot, I don't know. Teach some, learn more. Okay, so for this we can do GH issue. If I just do GH issue. Okay, you gotta give it more than that. Okay. GH issue view. Gotta give it more than that. You gotta give it the actual issue one. Can I do GH issue list? I'm guessing that's just gonna give me all the issues. I'm pretty sure that's what that does. Yep. Okay, cool. That's great. And if we just do, what was GH status? Assigned it. Oh, this is kind of clean. I haven't played with GH status at all because it gives me any issues that I've assigned to myself. This is like period. This is all throughout all of GitHub, not just. Okay. I see you. Interesting. Bunch of little things. Nice. All right, so if I do GH issue list, it's gonna give me this. I'm looking at 583. So now we're gonna go into lazy git. Oh. Lazy git gives us this. We can stash it. Oh, we don't want to stash this yet. We want to do we can't do C because C does that. We got to do this first. Then we're going to do a checkout. So we said 583. So it's going to be jam update theme docs -583. Yep, create a new branch, creates a new branch. That's great. We can jump on that branch. We're now on that branch. We go back, take that. I like that. Glow is, I don't know what that is. So that can be deleted. Discard changes in glow. That's been added. Now we commit those stage changes, and that's gonna be, adds. Okay, so we got that. That's in there now. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is in order to submit a PR on this, I have to push. So I have to push Command Shift P to put. Nope. Oh, is that a problem? Is it Shift P? Interrupt stream as remote. No, that's. Pushing. Okay, so we push. And then now to open a PR, I could do O for open PR, but then it takes me into the website. And I prefer, yeah, this is what I want right here. Custom command, that's gonna open it up here. Update theming docs, because then I can do that. Pull request template, we launch that, it's gonna go here. It's gonna be documentation. I mean, that's obvious. I don't think so yet. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. Metadata. Labels. Documentation. Boom. Oops. That's fine. And then now we can look at that and open it up there after the fact. That to me. All right, Chris, you have a good one too. Thanks for hanging out with me. Okay, so these are running now. These are doing their things. I added this stuff. The label I messed up because I hit enter and not the other one. Okay, cool. Also, I didn't put what issue this fixes, so we can just update that real quick. Resolves 583. Okay, cool. So we're letting that go, letting it do its thing. That's gonna run. Oh, it doesn't need to run tests because it's just a documentation change. So it does the formatting and what. So we'll let that run, do its thing. Cool. And then we can return to LazyGit. And that's it on that. And that's one of the things I like about trying to do this way is it gives me a nice idea of like the context that I'm working in. Because I'm like, I need to do Git things. Does Git things. We're done doing Git things. Back into what we were doing before. And I can bounce in between Vim and inside the terminal for that. Because now the next step would be, I wonder if you can merge from, hold on, GH, PR. Yeah, merge a pull request. Oh. So we can just do GH. If we do GH status, that opens up that cool little dashboard thing again. We can't interact with that though. It just gives you a view of everything, which is kind of nice. New PR 582. Oh, it doesn't give me pull requests that I've recently opened. That's interesting. Why does it not do that? Or maybe there is a way I can do that. Status, do I need to like dash? Throw some help in there. Assign pull requests, review requests, mentions repository activity. Flags, exclude strings, comma, separately a list of repos to exclude. Org string, report status within an organization. Looks like this is still relatively new, so it's not giving me all the things that I'm looking for. That's fine though, because we can do PR, right? Oh, I'm surprised that didn't just give me like, I guess we could do PR view is the default there. Okay, all the checks are passing. We got all the information here. I do wish there was a way to be like, merge, like hit M for set mark. So just, yeah, I mean, no, it doesn't do that, which is fine. Oh, what issue? What was that? That was 584. So PR merge. If I just do that, does it? Oh, okay, yeah. I kind of like this. Delete the branch locally and on GitHub. And this is why this is so good, because then I can just do this, do that, submit, boom, and it does all the stuff. Done, and we're back on main. I love that. This is where we gotta do like a video on just the GitHub CLI and like doing all of the management from within the command line. because I think that's really nice that we were able to submit the PR, do all the stuff, check the status of it, go ahead and merge it. Like, I like that. I like that. And I think the only thing that I would do maybe different is because I'm doing all the lazy git stuff. So maybe you start with the, maybe like we already have the commit and we're ready to submit the PR, and then we go from there. I like that. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So now that that's done, if we look at GH issue list, themes have tests. We didn't really define themes have tests either, which is one of those things that we gotta figure out. We could do, actually, what number was that? That was 582? 577. Okay, so we could do GH issue edit 577. Body. Oh, it's just gonna let me override it. You're not gonna let me do it in the editor instead? That's wild, but okay. TLS timeout handshake. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's fine, because we can also do it here. We can go octo GH issue edit 577. Oh, I did GH. It's not GH. Everything but the GH. Octo issue edit 577. Lua callback. I think that's just it yelling at me saying I did something wrong. Octo issue list. And the reason I like using Octo anyway for this is Octo will allow me to jump in and connect it. Plenary Vim. Okay, so this is just saying it's having problems with plenary, which is fine. Whoa. Is it because I was trying to do something else? No? Fetching issues, can't request. No, it's in find files. What's happening here? Because this should just be popping up. This is new. This is a new problem. Plenary. Oh, my authentication is jacked up. Okay. I wish it would just say that. Run GH auth login. It's doing that thing that it's doing again whenever. So this is an issue that I've noticed with LazyVIM. I think I've only seen this problem with LazyVIM where like if something's broken, then it's like and it like locks up and it's really annoying because then I have to like close the window, do that whole thing. GH auth refresh. Oh. Yeah, see, and then like it just magically works all of a sudden. Like, what? Wild. Themes have tests, and then yeah, we can click on that and it's gonna open that issue, add the info to the bottom, and then we can just do boom. And we start typing here. We need to do what? We need to open up a new window. So boom, boom. Whoa. Oh, I'm in editor. Then we need to do that. Then we need to do test theme. Do we have a test theme manager? There we go. All right, so this is just making sure that we have that information. Maybe we need to add this into test site. All right, so if we do that, we're gonna go test site. Okay, we got that. Okay, so yeah, that's right. Test site page and route list, test collection and route list, test multiple routes, URL and site. Hold on, let's see. Template path. Test a URL for a page is added to a template. That's not it. Test custom template path assignment. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so site template path. Okay, cool. Test. We want static path now. I mean, technically we're doing that there. Oh, that documentation is wrong. Because you can add multiple static paths. Oh no. That's good to know. That's good to know. All right, so step one would be to create a new branch. So we're gonna do G lazy get root directory, current working directory, root directory, render in Germain. We're gonna do local branches, create a branch. That's gonna be JM, fix theme, documentation, add static. Yep, create that branch. We create that branch. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's go ahead and quit that for now. All right, so now that's an interesting conundrum that we've run into. Let's close that. And then we want, am I familiar with Gitpod? I am not too familiar with Gitpod, but it is something that we recently added to, let me see. It was recently added to our site. Well, not that site, because that obviously that site doesn't exist. What are we doing here? Black Python, yeah, that, this. So this supports Gitpod now, where you can fork the template with Gitpod. For those asking, yeah, Michael asking about Gitpod. We have our gitpod.yaml here. I should ask, like, what's the actual question before I just start giving you a demo of all of our Gitpod stuff. That way I can make sure that I'm actively answering it. But I do think that we have, like, if you're talking about, yeah, like contributing via Git pod, we have like a thing that you can do here. Make the changes. I thought we had Git pod steps in here. Do we not? Git pod. Oh. Huh. We should probably add instructions for Git pod. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I'm not too familiar on the Git pod side. I've seen it used. I have like an account and I've done some like really simple stuff with it, but like I haven't like really dug into it, or I haven't configured for it. Okay. All right, so what we were talking about with this, we need to get boom, this, and then we need to do theme.md. Yeah, boom, that. Oh. Let me see. Nope, that's test site.py, not. Yeah, it's a set. That's important to know because we're defining it as a set. So that needs a change, actually. Wait a minute. Oh, because static paths get added at the end. They don't get added at the beginning. That makes sense. That makes sense. And the reason for that is you can modify your static paths based on... You can modify your static path based on the... Like a plugin. Like a plugin can add static path, can add files to a static path, which is why that's there. Oh. Oh, okay. I like that. That's also going to force me to not do that goofiness where I just sit down and hold it, like constantly just hold down a direction. That's got to be like a. I gotta remove that, or I gotta fix that. I don't know. There we go. That is how that works, right? I'm not hallucinating. I'm not like mixing it up and saying, like, if I have A equals Z, I can do A dot add 1, 2, 3. That's what I was thinking. It only adds 1, so frozen set add. Let's just do set. There we go. Nope. Frozen set is immutable. Update? Update the set adding elements from all others. Wait, from all others. So from other sets? Huh. So other has to be a set. So you can only add one set at a time, basically. Unless you did like a list. You could say like set add for this and this, which is kind of, that's doing a lot. Okay, that's fine. For some reason, I don't know why I thought you could like add sets like that. Okay, cool. You can add there we go. That's the correction, right? That's interesting though, because that means that if you want to overwrite the existing one, you got to provide it as a set. That feels kind of weird. How do we have that in here? I'm guessing over here it's like static paths. That's all we have. It's just static paths, and we don't have a setter for static. That's interesting. So I feel like this is an issue that we want to add, where we want to add a setter for static path. That way, if you do static path equals this, it just overrides all of the entries. But maybe you could do static path equals. Because in most cases, you're going to only have one static path. So that's like if I set static path, I only want it to be the one. Static paths would be an iterable, and I think you would just say for this and this, then do this thing. Okay, so I think that's going to be the thing, but we're not doing that right now because we're not adding features to this. We're just filing issues. We're trying to be better at that. We're trying to be better at, like, when we see a thing, just file the issue and then get on with it. All right, so octo issue create. No issue templates. Title is going to be create a way to create a setter for static path. Could that just be a property? Yeah, I think it's just a property because we only have the one. Wait. No, it's gotta be a setter. For something like that, and site dot static paths. No. All right. Currently, you can modify the template path and output path with a getter setter. However, you can't do this with static paths. What? That was weird. Come on, fam. All right, Copilot's getting annoying now. Okay. Oh. Ah! What just happened? I was like, why are we not going down to the bottom? Little stack pass to get pulled in static.
When you say I'll be there for you, 진심인 게 느껴져. 눈물 날 때도 겹에 아플 때도 지금 이 순간도 내 옆에 있잖아. 어쨌든 너가 모습이
Let's set the
있으면 좋다 생각해. 날 위로해주는 지금 이 음악처럼 무슨 말해도 내 맘이 춤을 춰. You know I don't want you to go. I just sing along to my stereo. Yeah. Got my phone out, got my stereo now. No, I don't want you to go, to go. When you go, girl, I'm not feeling low. I just sing along to my stereo, stereo. Got my phone out, got my stereo now. No, I don't want you to go, to go. When you go, girl, I'm not feeling low. I just sing along to my stereo.
There we go. All right, cool. Wow, that's a lot of notes. All right, cool. Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's G, not. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're already on that branch, which is good. Okay. Got it. Okay, thank you. So we got that. Now we want to do a commit. Whoa, what is this? Hold on, what? There it goes. That was so confusing because I saw like stuff in there that didn't make sense. We gotta do like buffer, close this buffer. That's what it was. Okay, so wait, how do we... I keep wanting to do octo GH, it's just octo. I'm about to just alias octo into GH so that it's the same across the board. Okay, yeah, that was in there, cool. Okay, here we go. Now we can actually see the differences here. Okay. That absolutely needs to be changed. I feel like rough is just doing rough things with this one. And then this test. Oh yeah, it was just a typo. Okay. The one thing I wish you did have in here, in LazyGit, I wish you could create a custom window that would just output stuff. Because I would love to have, what's the word? I would love to have like an issue list up on the side. And I know that like LazyGit isn't a GitHub client. It's not a GitHub tool. It's a Git tool. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I wish I could have a custom window where like I would like throw a command in and just get the output of that command in a separate window. And maybe that's something that you can do. I just haven't. Especially since, because I mean, it has like a whole thing. Like, and that's where I'm thinking, like, if I do C here, I can do, let's see. We got that. Let's push the, oh, no, keep doing that wrong. Pushing. And the reason I think that it's fine to say that is that like, if I do, oh, it's gonna open a pull request anyway. So like, why would it not want to do all the other stuff? Oh, I think that's it. Because then we can see that, we can see the checks pending. Let me go back to it. All right, we've been doing this for a couple hours. I'm still trying to figure out the raid situation here. I've been really trying to get raid working. Let me jump back in. So this has been fun. Let's change up here. There we go. And let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Any suggestions in the chat would be lovely. But we got a lot done. I mean, it didn't feel like a lot, but we actually did get a lot done. We found a lot of little issues, or not even issues. We found a lot of like self things to think about. And I'm kind of excited for that. All right, I see James Q Quick is there. Let's see if we can raid James. James is good people. I'm a big fan of James. So let's see if we can. We're going to try this. We're going to try this. I don't know how many people are going to come with us, but Again, I have no idea if this works or not because I don't get any like feedback. And normally there would be feedback. Doesn't look like it worked. And maybe I'm just putting in the command wrong or something. Like, I don't... So yeah, I just have to go in and do it on Twitch. All right, y'all, this has been fun, but that's going to wrap it up for now. See you later.